Alright, it's 11 p.m. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right into this. As you can see, I am opening up my game from a Windows package of it. And I'm just gonna go really quickly over everything I've added in for the second milestone. So once the splash screen is done, you will see, first of all, I've updated the tutorial area where it has all the instructions right here for the player, including instructions for the enemy over there that is giggling way too much. I do need to edit that down, but now the player will know that they will only be attacked if they have a box in their hands. This break room is their safe zone, and if they are caught, the box will just return to where it started off as. So you might be asking, well, what does that mean? It means that our good friend Giggles over here, if it sees us without a box in our hand, it doesn't do anything. But if I were to have a box in my hands, Giggles does not like it very much. And once it comes up to me, it knocks the box out of my hands and sends it right back to where it started. So this is how it works with all the boxes. It doesn't matter which one you have in hand. It will knock it out of your hand and send it flying. Now Giggles here, like I've explained, only follows the player around once they have a box in their hand. And you will notice they're a little bit buggy right now, as making NPCs is not my strong point at the moment. But for now, it is functional. But if I were to be holding a box and aggro it, I can actually just come into the break room, and once it loses sight of me, I said once it loses sight of me, there we go, it will return to patrolling around. So this way the player has a safe zone, and if need be, they could of course come right up here, where I highly doubt I'll be able to follow for now. But so the AI is the main update, of course. If it sees us, it makes a growling noise. It's still a little bit buggy, but it is functional. And hopefully in the next update, I do intend on making it so that the player can throw boxes at it. Right now, if they were to just throw the box, it would just stop moving altogether. But outside of our good friend Giggles here, I've also added a speed boost. As an award for finishing any of the shelves, I'll go ahead and finish this one real quickly. The player will be notified that, hey, you've got some extra speed now. So if you were to run around, you might notice that we're moving a little bit faster. And that's because the player gets an extra 100 points added to their speed whenever they complete a shelf. Obviously, once I have more shelves in the ward and everything, I will set it to a number that is at 100. But for now, yes, the player would be able to just run around while they can. And of course, the speed boost. I would have to check that out. Of course, the speed boost also applies to our stamina. So whenever we're running, we're actually running at double our rock speed. With that, I do believe I have all the updates added in. The warehouse is a little bit bigger, and I intend on extending it even more, and extending this walkway as a feasible escape method away from enemies like Giggles down here. But everything else is essentially the same, and there really isn't much else to show. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here, and I hope you enjoyed.